towards here.
Dave, could you talk about, you just got in an early rhythm from 3-point range and how it was for you early on to get that confidence?
I work out on my jump shot every day, so when I see an open look that I've seen and I practice, I'm confident. So.
Same question for Q, same thing, you hit 4 your first 5, I believe, and just what were you feeling out there?
It was just like my first 2, they were kind of playing off of me, so they were daring me to shoot. So I hit those, and the basket kind of got big. So my next 2 fell as well.
Q, how about the defensive play of Alani Moore late in the game? It just seemed like whenever there was a loose ball or ball in the air, he was able to make a play.
Yeah, we get on him a lot. Like he's the smallest guy on the team, so we tell him he has to be the best, and that's exactly what he was late in that second half.
How much does he help you out, Nate? He seems to be always in the corner and spotting up for a three.
Yeah, so he's a great contributor. That's my brother.
Okay, with the way the pace of the game as it was, as it came down to the stretch, how much toughness did that require, the Temple team to play with the whole run to the win?
Yeah, it required a lot of toughness, mentally, physical toughness. I think that we did a good job, and we're going to get better and better every single game.
Quentin, is that your style of game?
To get up and down?
Yeah, that was really an up and down game.
Yeah, me personally, I love to play like that. But as a team, not really. We try to get a slow down and get good shots each possession, prevent runouts like we did. But we didn't do so well in a couple stretches. But yeah.
For either one of you guys, Justin and Ern both got in foul trouble, and JP got ejected. How much does it mean when somebody like Devondre Perry can step up, even though it might not show in the stat sheet?
Yeah, Dre is great. He's a great teammate. Man. Anytime you need something, he's there. That shows like what type of team we already know. The next guy up type team. So when one of our brothers is down, one of our other brothers is gonna shine. So it doesn't matter.
Nate, how tough was it to defend Martin when he starts going downhill?
Without pick and rolls, it wasn't really that tough. But like off the pick and rolls, it was really tough off the pick and roll.
Questions?
Welcome to another edition of Voice of Reason here at the Leopold Center's Alshire Meeting Room. Temple is 15-5 as they defeat the Memphis Tigers 85-76. And once again, Quentin Rose is our player of the game with 20 points alongside Nate Peter-Louis, who both just took to the podium.
They're coming right in now, Memphis players.
Looks like Memphis players are coming in.
He's going a lot.
And I imagine Jeremiah Martin is going to be among those that's going to take to the podium. Game high of 26 points he had here tonight. We'll stay right here again and then get you set to go. The University of Memphis is set to take the podium in AAC 4. I'm not even allowed to talk to any of these guys. They get to talk to them, but I don't get diddly squat. Okay, Jeremiah Martin taking to the podium alongside Kareem Bruton Jr. Let's listen in again in Memphis. Goes to 12-7, 4-2 in the AAC.
All right, questions for Jeremiah Martin and Kareem Bruton.
So Kareem, last time you were here, you hit that crazy 3 at the buzzer, and today you guys are 1 for 20-something from 3. Is that just, how the shots go sometimes?
Yeah, it was just a bad shooting night, really. Because we don't usually miss that many 30s, so it was just a bad shooting night.
Fellas, how did you feel getting back into the game when you were down after being down by so much?
We knew we were going to get back in the game. We just kept pushing, and then we just didn't capitalize on certain things.
but then they ended up taking the lead back.
Jeremiah, what do you think was the start, that they came out, so they jumped out to a 20-point lead? What do you think sort of?
Just a 3-point shooting. Quinn Rose came out on fire, and it was we expected it, but we didn't expect like him coming out shooting so many threes and just filling it up like that. But it was just the start that we had. But we ended up getting back into the game. We just couldn't end up getting the lead towards the end.
Jeremiah, have you ever been, actually for both of you, have you ever been a 1 out of 23 for three? Have you ever been a part of something like that?
Nah, I mean, it's sports, it's basketball, it happens. But, I mean, it is what it is because every team not going to have their best shooting night. We just didn't shoot the ball well. I mean, it happens all the time, even in professional. Like, teams have bad shooting nights, so I don't really think that's the reason why we lost the game. But it probably would have helped us if we hit a couple threes, but the three is definitely one of the reasons why we lost.
What was the reason you lost?
The start in our defense, we couldn't get that many stops down the stretch when we kind of was coming back. Well, when we came back in the game, got it down 3. I think we had missed the layup, and then after that they came down and got an and 1. So it was just a stops.
What was the moment that you realized that you'd sort of woken up and you were gonna come back?
In the first half, kind of when we was at the end of the stretch, the first half we was down 8. All we was saying we just needed to get it down to 10 before halftime, and we knew we was gonna get back in the game because I knew we was gonna get back in the game because it was a long game. I really feel like we were stopping them, but I just feel like that great start that they got on, they came out to was great for them.
Was that too much to overcome, or do you think it was there for the taking?
No, it definitely wasn't too much to overcome. I think we got it down to like 2 or 3, I think, and we missed a layup or whatever. It definitely wasn't too much, but it was great for, it was a great start. Then they had the crowd behind them. So I'm sure their confidence was up when they had the crowd going and Quinn Rose was making threes. So, I mean, he started out great for the team and gave them momentum at the beginning of the game, but I still feel like we came together and we still stayed together and got it down. We just couldn't pull it out.
Is this going to feel like one, Jeremiah, that you feel like you could have had? I mean, if it hadn't been for this layups, this threes,
Yeah, no doubt. I feel like this one we could have when we look back, but I mean, we're gonna move forward. We got another big one coming up Sunday at home versus Central Florida, and we know they was picked first in the league, so we're gonna come out and try to redeem ourselves on our home court, try to protect the house.
Kareem, you came out and for your second three, almost goes down. Like it looked, it was right on, just like starting the SMU game. I don't know if it was an omen or whatever. Like, do you remember that three? Like, it looks like you were ready to shoot just like you were at SMU game, and it didn't go down.
I feel like I'm always ready to shoot at any moment. It's just shot for the falling, because I just gotta get back in the gym, really.
Jeremiah, you scored an amazing dunk earlier in the game. Would you say that you guys were probably one of the most athletic teams in the conference, if not the most?
Yeah, we athletic. That's why we. I know we the fastest paced team in the conference, but this is one thing Coach wanted us playing with our speed. That's why we play so fast. That's why we one of the top ranked teams in the nation in pace. So this credit to our athleticism and speed that we have.
Jeremiah, with a game high 28 points, what was clicking for you on offense? Would you say?
Just attacking the defense. I feel like I had a mismatch every time on pick and roll because I feel like if the big came up, I could get around him. And just basically just playing within the team and just doing whatever coach wanted and whatever was working for the team.
What was the problem at the start, you think?
The threes.
It was just threes.
Yeah. And the offense too, they don't cap. We couldn't score. We had like 8 points for a little minute. That ain't like us. So it was offense and that was in those threes. We couldn't score though for a minute. Yeah.
What do you think Temple did well at the end of the game to close it out once you got to 2-point game?
I mean, they just were smart. That's all I think they did well. They weren't stopping us. We were getting whatever bucket we want. They scored, they executed down the stretch, and made some good plays. They got some and ones, and we had guys in foul trouble, so we really couldn't. Keaton couldn't contest like he wanted to because he had 4 fouls. But I mean, it's cool though. We're gonna bounce back.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Did anyone else not receive a look out like one?
I'll take it. Jeremiah Martin, by the way, with 28 points officially. There's about 3 players double figures. Both Martin and Bruton just took to the podium. And now in a few moments we'll have both coaches, Penny Hardaway and Fran Duffy, take to the podium. This is Jake Schwartz for Voice of Reason here at the Leocore Center Temple. Another winner again, coming off the tough loss to their Big 5 rival, University of Pennsylvania.
And then 5 and 5 fouls. And he's got no small.
He should have been here. He should have been here. I wasn't paying attention. I was going to ask for him. I was paying attention when he said we're going to make it.
There might be one of the papers.
Memphis coach Penny Hardaway taking to the podium. Let's listen in again on the newest member of the Tiger Nation, Penny Hardaway.
All right, Coach will make an opening statement and take questions.
The one thing that we couldn't let happen early in the game, and that was turning the ball over. We said that we couldn't turn the ball over, especially live ball turnovers, to let them get out on a fast break. We all understood that losing the pin game, that they would be more desperate and with more energy coming into this game. And when you come on the road, everything kind of magnifies a bunch. I mean, it goes to a different level. And multiplies, so it goes to a different level. And we just didn't meet the challenge early. Quentin Rose got going early, knocking down his jump shots. I mean, we knew he was shooting 19% from 3, but we knew he was capable of getting going, and we just let him get going, and he kind of held it together for them in the first half, and we couldn't get back into the game in that first half. And then in the second half, we played better, got back into the game, and couldn't get over the hump.
You talk about what type of transitions you need to do moving forward on Sunday.
I mean, we won every category except for the 3-point shooting. We were 1 for 23. It's hard to win a game when you do that. We didn't. The attention to detail tonight was way off. We were well prepared for what they were going to do and who they were. It's just the guys didn't execute the game plan like we had it, and Temple took advantage of it.
From here, what did you think of Quentin Rose's game when you saw him tonight?
What did I think of his game when?
Tonight,
He played a solid game. He came out and was 5 for 6 for 3. That was probably his best 3-point shooting game this year. It was a big game for them. He needed to come out like that. So I've always respected his game. He just shot the ball really well in the first half, and they got him going.
Is there a point, Penny, with one for 23? It's hard to, as you point out, it's hard to win like that. early on, I felt like they were some tough shots they were throwing up, but